Well, if you love the show The Bachelorette, Katie,
right here.
you want to check out a local version. The Maine Bachelorette dating show is out right now.
6 suitors are all trying to win a date with Daphne and doing everything from axe throwing to thrift shopping and much more. Here to tell us more is the show's creator and host, Teagan Wright. Good morning, Teagan.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for being back here with us on Arc Maine. So last time you were here, we were talking about your show, Lover Lobsters. Tell us about this show and how it's different.
Yeah, so Lover Lobsters was the original inception of the idea. It's more of like a game show. It's like 5 guys, 5 girls, games, challenges, eliminations, you know, sort of intense, but structured in these like little small segments. This is much more of a reality style, like a Bachelorette, Bachelor style, where we have the same exact cast through all the episodes vying and fighting tooth and nail for the love of Daphne, who is our main Bachelorette. And amazing, by the way.
Oh, I like that, tooth and nail.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, first of all, how many episodes, and tell us about Daphne.
Yes, so there's going to be 4 episodes. The big sort of twist at the end is, I'm not sure if anybody likes Love on the Spectrum,
Yes.
Which is like one of my favorite shows. And you get to
Obsessed.
see them go on the dates
Right.
and kind of get like a check-in. And then they're sort of forced to be like, hey, are we liking this? Are we not
Yes.
liking this? So I kind of borrowed that idea. So at the season finale, the winner and Daphne will go on a date. We'll watch the entire sort of embarrassing situation unfold as they're trying to have sort of a romantic thing with cameras in their face. And Daphne she's an amazing artist here in Portland, Maine. She has an upcycled clothing company, Daphne Michelle's Designs, which is right here in Portland. And she was really just the perfect Bachelorette, super into it, really leaning into the fun aspect of the entire idea.
I love that. Okay, so what kind of competitions are we talking about? We teased it at the top. How intense do things get? Or awkward, as you maybe mentioned too?
It gets intense. It also gets cringe at some time, you know, but that's kind of that's part of the fun.
Yes.
I would say the biggest thing that we do is we go to Gino's and a drag performer, Ophelia, takes the guys and teaches them a drag dance performance that they then have to do solo in front of Daphne to impress her.
Wow.
Which was like, and it was a huge shock for all of them. We went there, she kind of came around the corner and was like, hey, and they were like, crap.
Yeah. Oh man.
That is quality entertainment right now. That makes me want to watch
go.
right
I
now.
saw
See,
the
they're
clip of
dancing.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, what else are we seeing
Yeah,
here?
we got axe
Yep.
throwing, and then since Daphne, obviously she has her own clothing design company, we go to the Goodwill, and the guys have to sort of find a thrifted outfit for her. That's her
Oh,
favorite
that's so
one.
cute.
Yeah, so they have like 10 minutes and a $50, thrifting budget that they have to go get some clothes for her. They have to be able to throw axe, because you never know when the Armageddon is going to happen, and you need somebody who's
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
You got to be able
sure.
to throw axes, chop wood, that kind of thing.
Oh, I love it.
So how did you find the guys to come on the show or vet them?
Great question. I just kind of put it on my social media and just kind of do an open casting call. For this one, usually it's blind, right? Nobody knows who's going to be on it in the other ones, and it's just sort of you meet there. I kind of did this intro, but this is Daphne, the main Bachelorette, and if you were maybe interested in potentially going on a date with her, now would be the time. She did say there was a couple people who, on the dating apps, were trying to, go on a date with her, and she was like, yeah, you have to come on the show.
Right.
Like, yeah, she's like, you got to fight through the 6 other guys. Like, it can't be
Find
this
me my
easy.
outfit, throw
Yeah,
the
exactly,
axes, do the dance, the performance. I love that. And so does each episode, is someone booted? Like, is it like a traditional Bachelorette style?
Yeah, so in this series, instead, they do the rose ceremony where she gives the rose. In this one, the guys who are eliminated have to give back their little lobster to Daphne.
I like that.
Sometimes it's a challenge situation where if you just lose a challenge, you're out. So she might like you, but you lose a challenge. Other times it's like the outfit pick or the drag dance performance is, she's judging you on your caliber and merit and will eliminate you if you do not, meet the standard. However, if you're any Lover Lobster heads out there, will know that we do at the very end, she can, after matching with somebody, stay with that person, swap for anybody else, maybe somebody who's been eliminated, or leave them all on the altar of love for a bag of lobsters.
Wow.
That's hilarious. Hey, let's talk in general, since you're doing this show. What do you think of the dating scene, or if you've heard from people, or maybe these contestants about how it is in the greater Portland area?
Is this question that you said you were going to ask me that I didn't have to answer?
That's a softball question.
Journalism that you're doing on people that I've dated?
Asking for a friend, no.
I would say that from everything that I've heard from everyone, this is, everybody has had obviously a very positive experience because this this is a fun sort of way to meet new people. Whereas, you know, I do the apps and people are just sort of DMing, trying to get a drink, and it's very one note and sort of the same thing over and over and over again. And this sort of just provides a fun opportunity for people to, you know, lean into it, and also weeds out the people that maybe you wouldn't want, right? Because I feel like you want somebody who's able and willing to maybe embarrass themselves for you a little bit, you know, not be too cool.
All right, so without giving too much away, do things end well for Daphne? And talk about if you want to do this again in the future, this show.
Yeah, Daphne, well, I mean, she is a lucky lady. I mean, right from the get-go, all 6 guys were sort of infatuated with her. She's easy, you know, she has that sort of charismatic personality. I'll say this, how do I word this? Things do go well for Daphne.
Okay.
And you'll just have to watch the entire thing unfold, and then that very last episode when she does go on a date with one of the contestants, and we get to see it all unfold.
I can't wait for that.
All right, we have like 15 seconds left. When's the first one drop and the rest of them?
First one just dropped right now. You can go on my YouTube, which is Teagan Wright. Also, I do a lot of Maine content on social media. Also, my name, Teagan Wright. Yeah, and you can find all of that information and all of the episodes, which will be dropping one every week for the next 4 to 5 weeks.
Amazing. All right. Well, Teagan, keep us posted. All right, Daphne, we're rooting for you.
I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah.
now.
Yes,
You got me
please,
fun.
everybody watch.
intrigued.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and I'm sure you'll be back here again soon with your next
Yes.
show.
Thank
you
you.
know.
Well, yeah, we'll have to have maybe Daphne on.
I think that would be a great idea.
There you go.
Yes,
Okay,
I think that would be a great
we'll
idea.
work on
Daphne,
that.
you hear that? We're calling you out.
Daphne girl, we're excited for you. All right.